before we dig into pixelated pulp fiction, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more deep dives and honest reviews, right here on Veteran Game, where story always comes first. So what happens when you take a classic LucasArts point and click formula, inject it with Aussie grit, wrap it in a sci-fi conspiracy, and then crank the grindhouse dial to max? You get the Drifter, a game that's as stylish as it is savage, and honestly, one of the most gripping adventure titles of the year. Let's set the stage. You play as Mick Carter, a down-and-out drifter with more emotional baggage than a discount luggage store. He's riding the rails back to his hometown after years away, drawn by the death of his mother and haunted by the mistakes of his past. But before he can even process his homecoming, he's thrown into a nightmare of murder, shadowy conspiracies, and a weird, time-bending curse that makes death feel like an inconvenient speed bump. The Drifter is classic point and click, but don't expect the usual slapstick or wacky logic. Instead, Powerhoof goes full noir, grim city streets, seedy train yards, rain-soaked nights, and enough existential dread to make even Philip Marlowe want to lie down for a bit. The pixel art here is absolutely top tier, painterly, brooding, and dripping with atmosphere. It's a visual love letter to pulp comics and 80s thrillers, but with its own distinct modern vibe. And let's talk about voice acting. Mick Carter, voiced by Adrian Vaughn, absolutely carries this story. His grizzled Aussie narration adds just the right amount of heart and authenticity, turning what could have been another generic anti-hero into someone you genuinely want to root for, even when he's knee-deep in danger or making questionable decisions. Gameplay-wise, the Drifter nails the sweet spot between nostalgia and innovation. The UI is modern, intuitive, and whether you're clicking around on PC or chilling with a controller on Steam Deck, it just works. No pixel hunting frustration, no endless cycling through dialogue trees. Conversations are clear, choices are obvious, and you always know what you've missed thanks to smart icons and cues. Puzzles. They're exactly what you want, item-based, clever, and always woven directly into the story. You'll combine junk, MacGyver your way out of tight spots, and maybe even die a few times. But here's the twist, death isn't the end. In true grindhouse fashion, every time Mick dies, he snaps back with knowledge from his last life, giving you the chance to solve new puzzles or avoid the same mistakes. It's a mechanic that feels fresh, keeps the stakes high, and gives the narrative a surprising amount of emotional weight. Of course, it wouldn't be a proper noir without some rough edges. The Drifter doesn't shy away from darkness, expect murder, regret, broken families, and more than a few existential crises. Sometimes the tonal shifts are a little wild, and as the story ramps up into high-concept sci-fi, it can get a bit pulpy and convoluted. If you're here for pure gritty realism, you might find the plot goes off the rails by the end. But honestly, that's half the fun. It's bold, it's messy, and it's never boring. The biggest praise I can give the Drifter is simple. This game respects your time. It's bingeable, split into punchy chapters, always driving you forward, never padding itself out just to stretch the runtime. It's a love letter to the genre, sure, but it's not trapped in the past. This is how you modernize a classic formula without losing what made it special. So, is the Drifter a new benchmark for point-and-click adventures? I'd say it absolutely deserves a spot next to the classics. For fans of gripping stories, moody worlds, and puzzles that actually make sense, this is a must-play. And for anyone who thinks the genre is dead, think again. The Drifter proves there's still a pulse, and it's beating with dark, desperate energy. What do you think? Did the Drifter pull you into its grimy world, or did you bounce off the pulp and paranoia? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let us know if you're hungry for more deep dives like this. Thanks for watching Veteran Game, where every story gets the respect it deserves. Catch you in the next one, Drifters.